Still there, yeah.
I think Nyx looks really good for Empire.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually.
Good offlaner. Why is it particularly good here? Free stuns on the Ember? Anything else?
Yeah, it's really good at setting up on the Ember Spirit, and Crystal Maiden Tree aren't the best against it as well. It just gives them another way to start these team fights. They already have tons of damage with Troll and OD, so I think it helps them round out their draft pretty nicely.
Okay, I like it.
Sure, yeah.
You don't like it, Slacks?
No, it's alright. I just don't like VP's draft, really. I feel like it's pretty basic stuff, and Empire has a lot of answers to everything that they're trying to do. Like, they got the lockdown. I mean, unless the
You think they have enough lockdown for Ember to shut down no one?
I mean, it's pretty quick with the amount of damage. They got bashes, they got guaranteed stuns, they got non-guaranteed stuns.
I might be underestimating the power of, like, Astral into the Ice Path and then a follow-up stun from Sand King. They do have a lot of ways that they can chain it.
Sure.
Also, Ember's lane's pretty hard against the OD.
Yeah, true.
I'm just not feeling it. I don't know, unless VP has a really unique last pick.
Well, they might have been thinking about Sven, but out of the pool he goes.
Yep.
I mean, what carry would you want to play against Troll and OD? Looks pretty rough here. Nothing looks fantastic.
There's only one carry that I know that can kill Troll and OD.
Omni
10
Knight.
seconds remaining.
Yes, but Sniper.
Sniper?
Stay in the back.
Outrange him?
Outrange them, derange them.
They do have a lot of ways to heal for the Sniper, you know, a lot of lockdown so he can stay in the back line.
Yeah.
It's not the craziest suggestion.
Dogs, any idea?
I mean, the two that Jug Lifesteal are the safe ones, of course.
Boo.
I think Ramses could maybe even be thinking about what about the Morphling this game?
Oh, the morph.
Yeah.
The classic morph.
Omni Knight ban.
Let's see. Seconds.
Or the Weaver. The little Weaver Beaver.
I think the Morph's better than the Weaver.
Of course, but it's VP though.
Olin makes a good point, though. That is one of the few carries we've seen shut down the Troll. Maybe stays quiet for the first 25 minutes, but once that Lincoln's E-Blade comes out, there really ain't a hell of a lot the Troll can do.
Something different.
They take
something
the
we haven't
opposite
seen
route.
ready for a while there.
That's a
Very
ghost.
different. Vector.
That's a ghost on Spooky Sunday.
Well done, Virtus Pro. Way to stay with the theme.
Very thematic. Great job, guys. Give them the win. They win.
But what are the merits of Spectre here? Do we believe that he can do? Wasn't there a tweak to Spectre in this most recent patch?
His haunt cooldown got increased heavily.
It's very long at level 1.
So he was nerfed heavily.
Well, his ultimate was nerfed heavily.
Great.
But I think late game, he's pretty much still the same beast.
Yeah.
Reserve
Okay.
time.
I'm not feeling it. I think Empire could just win based on this draft.
45.
It just feels like that when they have Troll, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just like, what do you do with this guy?
They're done.
They've got very strong lanes on Empire, while VPs are a bit weaker, but they do have the tree to kind of amplify that in the CM aura, which can come into play.
That is true.
Could be a crazy fight inspector too. About it.
I still like the Nyx suggestion here. Any other offlaners coming to mind?
Oh, Legion Commander could be nice. Have a bit of catch for Ember and Spectre, making sure they can't haunt and Remnant away.
Oh, hell yeah.
Looks
I like
pretty good.
that. That would be great.
Seconds remaining.
I'll see against Ember. As long as he's not solo mid, it can work.
5 seconds.
5, 4. Oh,
Bat Rider.
Someone else with a bit of catch and disable. Okay.
Yeah.
Good versus tree protector.
Really nice versus the Spectre and lane as well.
Yeah.
Great last pick here.
Yep.
All right, boys, back to the panel we go, and we need some predictions. This is the big series. Only 2 series left, but VP Empire, winner of this one, will be in a very advantageous position. Brax, who's taking the first one?
Empire. I'm glad you asked me first because Slacks wanted to say Empire as well. And now it looks like he copied me.
Slacks, are you a
now I'm going to
copycat?
dissuade his vote, so he's going to pick the wrong team. And not because I said he's going to agree with me. He loses every way.
I don't think anyone's going to. I think it's going to be a tie, Zyron.
Well, with you on the panel, nobody wins, Slacks. That's absolutely true. I'm going into the Empire camp as well. Let's put Slacks on the side of VP. We need a contrarian. He's locked into it. He couldn't decide. Ladies and gentlemen, our big series. Stay tuned because Game 1 starts now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the the third series of the day now, isn't it? Yeah, between
yes, it is already. Wow.
we've got VP versus Empire. This is game 1. The game has begun, and well, we indeed have this Spectre pickup from Virtus Pro. Something a little different on Ramses. I don't think we've seen him do it, at least here at the DreamLeague. But what do you think about it? That final sort of pickup. Do you like it? Is it a good way to try and out carry the Troll Warlord?
They're going for late game, right?
Take a late.
with all this type of thing. They just want to stall it out with the Treant Protector. And it looks like they're actually setting up for an aggro tri lane. They're going to put the Centaur in a 1v1, and they're going to try to... Yeah, the CM, I mean, Treant Protector, one of the best heroes in that type of aggro kind of potential, even though he got that, you know, this is the root Treant, of course. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting approach. It's definitely a bit greedy, but if they can stall the game out, they do have some pretty strong linking. But yeah, Empire has some very meta heroes, I guess you could say. It's a very new patch still, almost about a week old, but this is a lot what we were seeing at Starladder, of course. Starladder did just end, but yeah, the Bat Rider's been coming back into favor quite a bit. Ghostic plays it a lot, and Jakiro as well. This hero is going to be quite strong. And yeah, Troll Warlord. Troll OD. I mean, Troll has been...
Troll OD.
And they do have a heavy objective taking on the side of Empire. You know, they can push towers very well, while the side of VP, they don't really take push towers. That's at all. Spectre and Ember Spirit
they don't hit towers at all.
And they don't hit Roshan.
No, that is true. They really don't. So yeah, it's going to be all about what portion of the game they can take this to.
Okay, they swapped the lanes back. They sent our bottom, and they're just positioning Spectre top. They were just trying to read the movements first, and they put 2 river wards, so they're going to try to watch the movements of the Sand King in particular. So here we go. Lil CM. So he's going to be the more greedy farming type CM, so getting that heavy magic damage early on can be pretty good versus a Troll Warlord.
Of course, in this mid lane, Ember Spirit versus Leo, did you think we are going to see no one have a similar situation where he's bullied out and goes to the jungle, or could he do it fare a little better against an OD?
He can do it. I mean, he can try. I mean, FN plays the OD a lot. He knows the matchup very well, but so does no one on the other hand. No one is very good at recovering. I mean, we saw in particular that last game with the Storm Spirit. Of course, he went straight to the jungle, but I mean, he'll still probably go to the jungle this game at one point, because it becomes very difficult once the OD gets a couple levels. Pasha getting pressured a bit bottom from the dual breath.
And quite a lot of damage being done there between the two of them as well. So
he actually forces a double creep wave though already, so he's gonna get the lane into a great position to get experience. 2 range creeps already. Mid lane already. FN showing the dominance. 9-1 CS to the 5-0 Ember Spirit, as kind of expected.
Top lane as well, these dual lanes from Empire, allowing them to put a bit of pressure on. Their force Treant back. So they're coming forth once again. We'll see, I mean, this dual lane, is it going to do a lot in terms of slowing down Ramses? I mean, it already looks like the Spectre's having a bit of a tough time on these early levels against this pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt him a lot. The going Caustic level 1, 200 push, having a Sentry Ward down as well. Sticky plus Caustic is very hard for these double melee heroes, and Solo is just kind of getting walked down. They don't have reveal for him though.
Very tricky lane for him to get no shot.
Yeah, that is the trade-off though. You know, you have a CM, he wants to start in the jungle, or she wants to start in the jungle,
and then
get her
once
levels going.
you get a few levels, start to go for his movements. Yeah, he's got eyes on a haste rune here, and Lily's going to try and make an attempt with it. He's level 2.
Got to claim that enemy bounty rune first.
Value.
Top lane Ramses. Got a lot of sticky stacks on him, and he's just going to get brought down.
Oh,
the root from the punch.
Charges.
Is it enough? The Orb of Venom slow as well. Ghostic.
They've got him, but not before Ramses turns around and is able to bring down Ghostic with the help.
So Ghostic doesn't get the experience for that one, and neither Miposhko wasn't in range to grab the experience either. He was actually busy stacking, and during that, Solo actually snipes the Courier with that haste rune. So that's going to make no one's life actually a lot better in this mid lane.
Still falling low, but yeah, the CS 15 for 15. You are very happy if you're that Ember Spirit. Seeing as you've been able to play it as well as you have so far.
Yeah, and Pasha's also getting like full experience in the off lane too. Like these lanes are pretty okay right now. They're okay for VP. Of course, the Spectre's not really farming. That's the one thing, but he did get the kill, of course. And now Flame Break coming out, but rotation coming in from Lil.
Yeah, the Bat Rider's now in a spot above her here. He's still looking towards finishing off Solo. Tries to chase him down through the tree line. Solo turns again, just trying to right-click back in response. Not enough to get him. The dagger isn't going to be quite enough either. I believe it was just off the mark as well. Didn't connect.
Yeah.
It did connect.
Yeah, he's just got a bottle charge as well, too.
Not enough damage.
I like that from Ghostic getting a bottle so they can keep the pressure going, extra sustain in the laning phase, and you know, if he's unable to claim like a bounty rune or something, he's always able to fill it up. And they're emphasizing on stacking the hard camp from the side of Empire in that top lane, of course, because they have, you know, Bat Rider. It's already a triple stack. Trying to get aggressive onto the Bat. Double stun from Miposhka.
They could go back in again. There's a lot of stacks building up. Okay, no, the Bat's too low. Gets held back by the frostbite.
Lil's is dead though.
Yeah. And Solo's going to pop very low as well. This lane, this Sand King Batrider duo, it's doing absolute wonders against VP's tri lane.
And it's a very strong dual lane versus 2 melee heroes. And CM doesn't contribute a whole lot to the lane until she gets more levels. Oh man, Arcane Rune grabbed on Ghostic. That's probably the best rune that you can actually get on a Batrider this early on.
Yeah, you can spam what, a bazillion napalms.
Yeah. He's got some stacks as well if he wants to do those in his jungle, but I think you probably want to pressure with an Arcane Rune. Poshka keeping the aggression on top.
Now we're going to chase him, but of course it's a bit of a bait with this bat, as you say, coming in with an Arcane.
He's got stick charges too for an extra stun.
Ramses is in a lot of trouble. The stun onto Lil to hold back the CM, and Ramses pops the stick charges, but he's gone. There's no way he gets out of this one, as a killing spree for Ghostic. This top lane has been absolutely amazing for the bat, and Ramses is just struggling massively. Only 13 CS. And the Treant CM just not enough to keep the Spectre safe.
Yeah, Ghostic about to be level 4. And like we said, you know, he has that triple stack already to his right whenever he wants to do that when he gets a couple more levels in the sticky napalm.
They deal with this bat. Really is getting out of control.
It is a big problem, that is for sure. And Miposhka as well is level 4 on Sand King with Tranquil Boots already finished up, so. And yeah, knowing now that he is bullied out of the lane, he's going to resort to the jungle.
But as we've seen in previous games, he should be fine with this.
Yeah, he does.
That he can keep the pace up.
Yeah, he recovers. And he's rushing the Veil build as kind of expected, you know, with that. They're trying to go for that magic kind of damage versus the Troll Warlord early on.
Want to make sure that they have got the tools for these early fights where they're probably going to be fighting for them most of the time without the Spectre. Just so that Ramses gets his space elsewhere on the map and is able to catch up, because Father Farm has not been here for him in the safe lane. Smoke up from Empire, Miposhka.
Yeah, they leave the Troll bottom alone now. He can deal with versus a Centaur on his own. So Roger, rotation coming in from Miposhka, getting some aggressive wards down too. And they have a full bottle on Ghostic again, so Lil looking to be the one.
Going to be the focus straight away. Living Armor not going to help against the Fire of the Dragon. No, we're killing this lane. Empire are working wonders on this top lane.
And it's stack time. This triple stack, it's going to be brought down from them. The stickies are starting to build up.
This is just been absolutely incredible for Empire. But there's no lot really that the rest of VP could do. They could send the CM and the Treant up there, but no one, of course, he's not interested in making rotations yet.
They really want to try to secure this safe lane, but
yeah,
it's very tough. I mean, Ramses is getting his CS though now, though. He's at 24. The Firefly is down, so they're trying to make an aggressive move coming out, but there's still the sticky stacking up.
Yeah, Lil's just come forward. He's just going to die on the CM. And in fact, with that Burrow Strike, beautifully done there from Miposhka onto 2, and with the Sentry, double kill for the Sand King. It's 7 for 1, and I think you just gotta leave this lane and never ever come back here if you.
No one also getting run down. Oh my God! He had his Eclipse on the high ground. 20 stolen int. He just chased him out.
This early, I mean, Empire are doing everything right. There's a 4K gold lead at 7.5 minutes. VP, they are losing their lanes absolutely drastically.
They have to make a recovery now at this point. Like, I think maybe you just leave the Spectre and go towards mid lane now.
More fun for FN. Miposhka comes round, sets up a kill. This is, I mean, I think coming into this, people would have expected VP to have the edge, and to be able to predict that in the first 8 minutes, VP would be getting as dominated as heavily as they are. This is impressive.
Did say they had some greedy picks though. Like the laning phase is definitely Empire's, especially with the way that they landed with that dual lane pressure aggression versus a Spectre Tree CM. That's one of the weaker lanes that you can actually probably think of. And Roger now rotates toward mid. Liquid Fire start adding up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What? So safe behind the tier 1.
Really wants to try to go for the deny.
Isn't going to get it. In fact, he could be in trouble himself there.
Got a defensive remnant, but the damage from the OD starting to build up.
5K gold lead now with that tower. Top 3 heroes on the net worth, all on the side of Empire.
Very, very big problem four step already pretty much. Yeah, four step is finished up on OD. So Tread's four step with a null and a brain drop, sitting at 5k net worth.
I'll take your tribute.
I'm trying to just think about the way that VP can actually recover in this game. Like if they can actually go to lanes and try to like capitalize on that. They just kind of have to sit behind people and bait them now at this point. It's so early for that though. Pasha usually is the one to kind of bring them out from these kind of slumps, and he's doing okay for himself. You know, he's level 6 at least early on the Centaur, so maybe the Stampede, maybe with like, the baits they could try to do that, but Roger just makes his way toward bottom now, starts throwing the liquid fires there. And Batrider is having a very good time in the off lane now. He doesn't really need the help anymore after that commanding start that they did have. He's close to that Blink Dagger, 800 away. Ramsey just can't even walk up to the creep wave.
Can't.
But now okay. So no one is going to try to make
this
he's going to try to make the space. He's going to try to gank top lane.
Yeah, see if they can get Ghost Stick before he gets that Blink Dagger. See what he can do. He's able to at least hit the creeps here with this amount of backup, but it's requiring the resources of 4 members of VP. And Ghostic just backs away. The line is drawn. You know, Empire are aware that the VP are looking for that sort of play, and they just get out of there. Or at least make sure that there's not just one of them. Going to have the backup of FN. But bringing in the OD, Ghostic goes forward, will be gone upon it, gets the lasso off. Can FN do anything in return? It'll pop the Sanities down, but the Stampede's there. VP on the way out, they'll get the kill, they get out. So even though FN came up and it did look like they were aware something was going to happen, it wasn't enough to be able to turn it around and punish VP for the play, as VP get away with it.
Yeah, that's definitely like the road to recovery though for VP. Like small things, sitting behind the carries, kind of baiting plays is the way to try to come back out of this deficit. But they don't have good tower pressure. You know, they don't have any way to kind of do anything like that, and they only have what CM is their D push. So the split push comes out from Empire already. They're pressuring bottom lane with the Jakiro Sanking and top lane with the Troll OD, and they just are calling GG. Yeah, it's okay.
What?
They don't see a road to recovery with this, with the ways the lanes went. 11 minute
I mean,
call.
I guess. Okay.
They just feel like they got so heavily outdrafted that they're just calling it this early.
That was